I will start and share my screen. So yeah, I think it's visible now. Maybe Linda, you can give me a thumbs up if everything looks good. All right, everyone. So let's start from scratch. So let's say I'm working in a customer service. I will start my shift and I will go through basically different workflows, and I will highlight some of the unique features with our platform and how agents can be super efficient in this platform. So we will log in. Of course, the majority of the users will probably sign in with their Microsoft or Google credentials. So that means you don't need an additional username or password in Connectal. So once you log in, this is the dashboard that will meet you. You can either run Connectal in dark mode if you prefer that, or you can run it in a light theme. So everything in Connectal is part of a conversation. So here we can see the conversation list, basically. We can see there are different conversations with different icons here. We can see we have voice calls indicating with yellow. We have some emails here as well. Then just a quick overview where we are. We have the statistics. I will show you that a bit later. Then we have a search area here. Then we have the phone here. So if I want to, for example, dial a phone call, I can see my recent calls here. Everything is beautifully presented. As you can see, the flag of the country of that number and so on. I can just click and dial back. Here I also have a presence feature, so I can see the status of my colleagues. And let's say if I am a team leader or if I have the permission to coach or train other agents, I can use the spy feature to listen in to other agents, which is a really nice feature. Then up here, you can also manage your different pause states. So let's say if you go on break, you put yourself in break. When you're back, you put yourself in ready again. Then on the left-hand side, we have, I would say, a game changer, because this is a small, we call this a preview dashboard. So it's a small dashboard, meaning that when the agent is working in Connectal, they can have a full overview. What is going on with the real-time metrics? How many conversations are waiting? We can apply different thresholds and so on. So the agent have that in full control without opening any other window, for example. So you have everything in one view here. Then we also have some unique feature, which we call efficiency and productivity. So we can see down here also, the agent can actually track and see their efficiency in the platform, which can be really good. And everything that I presented can be customizable. And how you want it to look, and if you want to have different KPIs and so on. And you can define different goals or targets. So as you can see here, my efficiency is in 80% now. If I go above 100, it will maybe change color to green and so on. So this gives the agent all the information needed in one view, basically. So also let's have a look at the conversation and some of the unique features that we have in the platform. So once again, this is a quick demo. I need to go through and highlight some of the features, but yeah, here we have a conversation, and we can basically see everything that has been going on in this conversation. It was question from Tom in this case around a pool leak issue, and we can also see here that we have a couple of unique features. Instead of scrolling through this conversation, we automatically summarize what is this conversation all about, which is super nice. So instead of like looking into all the details, browsing through all the emails, which takes a lot of time, you can actually see a summary, a distilled version with the most important things right away. So as said, that is super great. Let's say if someone needs to take over this, so understand what was this conversation all about. So that is super, super nice. And we also do that, let's say if there's voice calls involved here, we automatically transcribe voice calls into text. So the summarization also include voice calls, which is super nice. Here we can see the contact, and then we also have the customer journey here. So this customer journey, we can also click here to open up the full 360 view of this client. So for example, here I can see there was another question from this contact, and I can open this one up side by side as I'm working with this conversation. So that highlights also how you can multitask in Connectel and how you can be very, very efficient in the platform. So let's move on and perform some inbound voice calls also, so we can see some more action. So here we can see an inbound voice call. I can accept this one. Once I accept it, I get this small little call card, or I can open it up in a bigger view, as we can see here. So now we have a live voice call here. We can see the number, we can see the queue, we can see that the system is currently recording this conversation, and we can see the agent, and we can also see all the important information, like how long did this caller waited in the queue, for example. In this case, it was 4 seconds. Here, the agent have everything about the conversation, the contact, and the customer journey. So everything in front of the agent when you're working with conversations in Connectel. And you still have the statistics on the right-hand side, as we can see here. My status up here changed to busy in voice because I'm currently managing a voice call. So now we're talking to the customer, and here I will show you some of the unique features with Connectel and our modern way of building customer service applications. So one thing is that I can just go up here and, for example, send a mail message to this client. So during a call in the same conversation, I can actually send an email. And when I do that, you can see here we have the live voice call, and here we have my email, beautifully presented in the conversation timeline here. So this gives a very clear overview of what have happened here. So let's say the caller asks, "Can you send me my latest invoice?" And then I can just quickly reply back with that in the same conversation. We can also from here go up here, and we can add a new text message. So I can use the text message feature to add a new text message. Now we have multiple text messages there, so I will delete one, and then I can use one of the canned answers, boom, and then I can send the text message. And in this case, we see here, yeah, it's come to my mobile right away, the live phone call, email, and the text message. And then let's say I say because the call is still going on here, and then maybe I will reply back and say, yeah, I've sent you the invoice, and I've also sent you a text message. I can hang up this one, and I can dispose and resolve this conversation. So that is how easy it is and how you can be efficient in the Connectel platform. Also look here that my efficiency just increased to 94.9%. So it is super easy to work in Connectel. Everything is part of a conversation, and we never restrict the channel in a conversation. You can always reply back with a text message, email, and so on. It does not need to continue. The conversation does not need to continue in the same channel as it started. And that gives the agents unique capabilities to be very productive and efficient and provide outstanding customer experiences. So yeah, and we can, as I also showed you earlier here, we have the capability to automatically summarize conversations. We also have the button here where we can reply with AI. And yeah, as you know, we have a lot of data in the platform, all the questions what customers are asking about. And here we can use, for example, AI to compose a reply or retrieve information before I send that to the customer, which also help and improve the efficiency in the platform. And then I can send this email back super quick and efficient. And then I can also get automatically or manually a summarization of this conversation. So yeah, that is, we have looked at voice calls, emails, and how you can work in Connectel, how the interface work with the full control, with access to all the data and the statistics, as we can see on the right-hand side here. And some of the unique features with reply with AI, the summarization and the transcription also. I will also quickly just move over. Let's say if you want to open up like a full dashboard in Connectel, that is of course possible as well. If you want to have like a full dashboard where we can see the live data, how are we performing, what is going on with our KPIs and so on. This is just an example, and everything is possible to customize and build up the way you prefer according to your specific needs and KPIs. Cool. Anything? I'm thinking anything from you, Robin, Linda, or anything you want me to go more into detail or highlight?
No, I don't think so. Amazing. No need for not answering emails anymore or not answering phone calls. With this platform, you have all the possibilities available for you.